Today I want to give the unfaithful something very simple to live by. If you are betrayed, this will kind of educate you and give you something to kind of help care for the unfaithful in a way that will help them, keep them out of your hair, and give them somewhere to go and something to do. When I would meet with Rick early on, I'll never forget, whenever we were done, he would usually say one of three things to me. We had some tough sessions. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I sat in his office some days and I cried like a baby. There was other days I cussed like just as a sailor, as they would say. I mean, I just was so angry and bitter and mad and frustrated and hopeless and despairing and depressed. I mean, if you were to put a chart together of what I looked like, it was insane. And so the reality is that he would say one of three things. After we were done, after I would throw up everything, he would say to me either, all right, go sell some houses, because I was in real estate full time. He would say, go love your kids. Or he would say, go ride your motorcycle, because I would ride motocross and it was a great way to disconnect, get all my anger out without hurting anybody except myself. And it was just a way to disconnect from all the trauma and the pain that we were going through. And in many ways, it's about embracing the monotony. If you're an unfaithful spouse, notice that story, Rick never said to me, go love Samantha like crazy. I was trying. He knew that. My heart was out there. I was giving it the best effort that I could. But he didn't need to remind me to do that. He knew how messed up I was. I was used to being on planes and being the big man and traveling and speaking and changing the world and I'm so important, and man, that was done. And so monotony and routine is good. If you're an unfaithful, do your best to not create chaos. I had to learn how to just go to work every day at the same time. Come home from work every day at the same time. Just be home. And for some of you, that's going to be really, really tough. But you've got to do it. You've got to embrace the life that you now have. You've got to embrace having dinner at the same time every night to a certain extent. Going to bed at a certain time every night. It's just ministering safety, security. It's just, you know what? Stop creating chaos and, oh, what are we going to do? Man, go love your kids if you have kids. Love them like crazy. Take them to movies. If finances are tight, take them to discount movies. Go for walks. Go feed ducks. Go do something. But embrace the fact that you don't need to jump on a plane. You don't need to run. You don't need to go and create. I call it creating chaos. It's like, don't go say something stupid. Don't go buy something stupid. Don't go get yourselves in a ton of debt over something that's really just dumb, but just embrace the monotony of it. For me, I was to go and try and rebuild my life by just being faithful to the daily routine. And if you're an addict, you know a lot about daily routine. It is important. It is a lifesaver. I had to have a new routine. I did the lawn on the same day every 2 weeks. I brought the trash out. I've told you that story before, and I brought the trash in. I had certain things that were just a routine that reminded me to humble myself rather than have to be humbled. I had been humbled, but I had a choice now. And this principle has really changed my life. How I win is how I respond. You can say it backwards. How I respond is how I win. For example, when Samantha was having a terrible day, I won or lost by how I responded. Not by whether or not she was having a bad day or a good day. Not by whether or not we were physically intimate. Not by whether or not she was enjoying me, but how I responded when she was having a terrible day and I had the opportunity to go, what's wrong today? Or aren't you over it yet? Or seriously, again? Or really, I have to answer these questions again? Or any of that nonsense. How I win is how I respond. Even now, with people, with my kids, with responsibilities, I've learned how I respond is how I win or lose. If I lose my mind and kick something over and act like an idiot, I lose because I'm responding to difficulty in a negative, painful, childlike way. So there's going to be good days and there's going to be bad days. But here's how you win, because I always love to win. I played a lot of baseball. My kids play a lot of sports and whatever. I love to win. Nobody that's competitive likes to lose. And so how I win in life is how I respond. How are you responding today? You have a choice how you respond, and you win or you lose by how you respond to the good days and the bad days, how you respond to new information, how you respond to an outburst of anger or a cuss fest by your spouse or what have you. You have a choice to still win by how you respond. So I hope it helps you today. I hope you'll win by how you respond to what your spouse is going through. I hope you won't create chaos. I hope you'll embrace the monotony of a daily routine. It will save your life.